are the role models who inspire the followers and motivate them to reach the pinnacle of the success. Honorable Chairman Mr. B.N.P. Raj, Secretary Mr. Shashikala Raj, Director Mr. Shiga N, Academic Dean Mr. Jins Thomas, Principal Mr. John Burgess, Honorable Chief Guest Mr. Vijay Prabhakaran, Superintendent of Police Kerala State, Vice Principal Mrs. Ivy John, parents, teachers and my dear friends. Good morning and warm welcome to each one of you present on the special occasion of the Investiture Ceremony of Leopard Chempaka Silver Rocks Junior School for the year 2021-22. As we all know, leaders are not born. They are made, but made just like anything else through hard work. And that's the price we will have to pay to achieve any goal. The Investiture Ceremony marks the beginning of a new academic year with a new vibrant team of leaders. God's love is constant, no matter what the season, So, let us begin this aspiring day with an invocation. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Light shows us the path of the future. We begin the event with the lighting of the lamp. One tree can start a forest. One bird can frame a goal. One candle can wipe out darkness. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone. May I now invite such a leader, our dear principal, Mr. John Burgess, to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Bijoy Prabhakaran, respected Chairman, Mr. VNP Raj, Secretary, Mrs. Shashikala Raj, Director, Mrs. Shija N, Academic Dean, Mr. Jins Thomas, Vice Principal, Junior School, Mrs. Ivy John, teachers, parents, and loving students. Good afternoon to all of you. This is a great moment when Chempaka family would like to invest the leadership responsibilities on some outstanding young leaders in grade 5. John F. Kennedy rightly said that leadership and learning is indispensable to each other. And at Chempaka, it is epitomized in our Junior Student Council. We have some outstanding leaders among the junior school children. Felix Saju is a head boy. Rithma Prasun is a head girl. Joshua Jacob has been nominated as assistant head boy and Vaidehi as the assistant head girl. Maria George is a sports captain and Srihari as assistant sports captain. There are more leaders as house captains and vice captains and eco cadets from 4 houses. Congratulations to the young budding leaders, their parents and teachers who have groomed these youngsters to be role models for others. I welcome all of you to the Lekol Chempaka Silver Rocks Junior School Investiture Ceremony 2021. Today we have with us a role model of leadership in Mr. Bijoy Prabhakaran, our chief guest. Serving as Superintendent of Police in the General Executive Branch of Kerala Police currently. He joined service in 1995 as Sub-Inspector of Police. He served as station house officer in various police stations in Kerala. He got promoted as inspector in 2001 and as deputy superintendent of police in 2008 and as superintendent of police in 2015. He has put in 27 years of outstanding service in the police department. He was awarded with 107 good service entries and commendations for his exemplary investigative skills and law and order management. He was presented with the Award of Excellence of the State Police Chief and Chief Minister's Police Medal for meritorious service in 2015. He was honored with Indian President's Medal for meritorious service in 2018. He was also selected as a member of the United Nations Peacekeeping Mission in Kosovo in 2004-2005. His wife Bindu is serving in Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Bureau, and he has two daughters, both Chempakites. The elder one studying for BTech and the younger one, Daya Nandana, who is currently in 12th. Sir, we are very, very blessed to have you as the chief guest today. Now, may I invite our chief guest to address the young leaders.
Respected Chairman, Mr. V.N.P. Raj, respected Principal, Joy M. Burgess, other dignitaries of the management, Vice Principal of the school, Ivy John Ma'am, parents, teachers, and dear students. A very good morning to all of you. I am both humbled and privileged to be given an opportunity to take part in this year's Junior Student Leaders Investiture program of Lekol Chempaka. Lekol Chempaka is an institution that I hold very dear to my heart for many reasons. At the outset, I would like to congratulate all the outgoing student leaders who I understand have put in a great service to the school during the past 1 year, in spite of the fact that the whole world has been suffering due to the pandemic. I'm sure the experiences you have had as student leaders will definitely hold you in good stead in the years to come. And to all the incoming student leaders, head boy, head girl, members of the Green Brigade, I would like to impress upon you that this investiture that you're having today will be a major milestone in your careers. Your selection as leaders is a testament to the great confidence the school has in all of you, in all your leadership capabilities. Today, you're taking up a new responsibility at a time when the whole world is reeling under a severe pandemic, the aftermath of which has seen severe hardships for the whole mankind. Children are less likely to contract this virus. I definitely think that they are one of the most affected parties of the COVID. The schools are closed, there is no going out, there is no meeting with friends, there are no malls for shopping, no cinema theaters for movies, but children are forced to spend most of their time in front of the computer, in front of their mobiles. So this pandemic has had a very severe toll on the mental health of most of the children. Although the COVID-19 has severely affected us, it has also thrown open the doors for many opportunities, especially for children. I've seen many children who have made positive use of the free time that are available to them during the pandemic or during the lockdown. I've seen children who have started learning new arts like painting, drawing, learning to play a new instrument. Some have started cooking, and some they help their mothers in the kitchen and their fathers in the garden. I think on this very auspicious day, I need not delve too much on the negative aspects of the COVID, but rather I would like to share with you some very inspiring stories of children who have shown great determination, resilience, and outstanding leadership qualities during the pandemic. Now, all these children whom I am going to talk about have made positive use of the time available to them during the lockdown period. First, I would like to introduce a girl named Geethanjali. She's a 15-year-old school kid. Now, what is she famous for? Well, she's the first kid of the year on the cover of the Time magazine in 2020. Wow, that's an incredible achievement. Now, what is she famous for? She, during the lockdown period, has used the time constructively and positively, and she is the brainchild of 6 inventions that is going to change the world we live in. The first invention is a device that could detect hazardous substances or chemicals in the water, especially in drinking water. She has also invented a device which could help doctors to understand or keep track of the medicines that their patients are taking. Another device that she invented is something which could easily identify cyberbullying. She didn't stop with that. She went on to invent 3 more other useful gadgets that are very useful for the society. Geethanjali's main aim is to become a scientist superhero. The kid is Aryan. He is also a school boy. So he didn't waste his time on the computers or mobiles during this lockdown period. Rather, he spent his time to invent a device called Lung AI, which could detect COVID-19 virus within a matter of seconds. Another girl, Gayatri, she comes from a very remote village in India. She was moved by the plight or the difficulties or the hardship faced by villagers during the pandemic. Now, what did you do? She wanted to do something for the people of a village. She formed a girls group, and they together started pooling resources from the community itself so that each and every one of the community were fed properly and they were given enough economic support to tide over the difficulties of this COVID pandemic. We stopped with that. She wrote a letter to the district collector informing him about the difficulties faced by the people of her village. Her letter was so forceful that the collector had no other option but to visit the village and take immediate remedial actions. Dear children, I'm sure all of you must have heard of innumerable children who have contributed their piggy bank savings towards the COVID-19 funds. And I'm sure some of you would also have contributed towards this fund. Such true life stories are a true testimony of the immense potential you children are blessed with. There is a leader in each and every one of you. There are hidden treasures within each one of you. Children, you are really fortunate that you are studying in Chempaka. Chempaka is an institution that helps you to identify these hidden treasures. They will help you to iron it out, to mold it, to polish it properly so that you can display your shining self for the whole world to see. A good head boy or a head girl should not just listen to those persons who shout out the loudest, but rather he or she should listen to all voices of the student community. In fact, they should be the voices of the student community so that every student feels represented in all the actions taken by the school. Dear student, I would like to take this opportunity to remind you something. Please don't let the tag of a head boy or a head girl make you arrogant, rude, or aloof. Stay grounded, stay humble, and be helpful. Success, recognition, and happiness will soon follow you. I once again wish all the newly elected school leaders, head boy, head girl, and members of the Eco Brigade all the success in all your future endeavors. I wish you all success from the bottom of my heart. I once again congratulate you on being selected as leaders. I salute you. I would once again like to express my sincere gratitude to the management, principal, and teachers of the school for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this august ceremony. Thank you once again. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and enriching words. A leader is one who lights the path to the impossible and takes those who follow to great heights. It is my pleasure to invite our pillar of strength and our constant source of motivation, our chairman, Mr. VNP Raj, to address the gathering.
Dear children and teachers and parents, Raj sir could not join today due to an emergency. But then his love for the children is so much that he has sent a message for all the children at Lekol Chempaka. I would like to read out his message for each one of you. Dear children, I really miss you today afternoon. I was eager to be with you, as there is an emergency meeting which popped up the last minute at the government level here in Dubai. I cannot be there with you. When you become school council members, you are also becoming school ambassadors. As a school ambassador, you take a new responsibility apart from schooling. The new responsibility is that when you show up in front of anyone else, including other children, your friends, your parents and relatives, you become a model of happiness for them. You bestow warm feelings in every other heart. As a role model, you become lights that spread kindness, extend care for the one who is suffering innocently. You will wipe off the tears of the one crying for being lost in life. You care the sick or a handicapped due to their age or being born as less abled, or the one who is incapacitated by disease. Like caring, your ability to share whatsoever you can, dear children, with the one who is starving for food and who has no means to buy. You are happy to the one who lives nearby but only have torn clothes to wear and has no means to buy. You help someone who is lost in life with no one to love. Dear children, you become the models of being good always and wherever you are. While I miss you, children, I pray for you and your family to become the beacon of light to everyone else around you. Thank you and remain blessed.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging speech. A great leader has the ability to inspire action through proper guidance and mentorship. I am pleased to invite our beloved director, Mr. Shrija N., to address the gathering.
Respected Chairman Raj Sir, Secretary Shashikala Ma'am, Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Respected Principal Joy Sir, dear Ivy Ma'am, facilitators, members of Students' Council, students and parents, very warm good afternoon to all. Today is a very special day because the Junior School Students' Council is swearing in and taking into their roles. As Chempaka has always been holding children and developing holistic skills in the children, this year also we decided to elect the Students' Council. As our chief guest has rightly pointed out, being a leader is not ruling or not raising the voice, rather living a life that will lead others in a path of simplicity, being a role model to others, being a good listener. As our chief guest has given you a lot of examples of leaders the students who have productively used their lockdown period in raising the skills or developing the skills in themselves, you can also, each and every child, being student leaders, be good role models to your friends. There is plenty of time available for you to develop your skills and also to help your friends to develop their skills. As the members of the school council, you must be good role models to your friends, leading by examples. Being a student leader is just by
We are currently facing technical issues. Kindly wait until we come back online. We are currently facing technical issues. Kindly wait until we come back online. We are currently facing technical issues.
Section coordinators, teachers, parents, and my dear students. I cannot tell you how happy I am to be part of today's online Investiture ceremony. No doubt, I would have even been happier like any of you had it happened in campus. But then,
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He's the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. I now request our Academic Dean, Mr. James Thomas, to speak a few words.
Honorable Chairman, Mr. V.N.P. Raj, respected Secretary, Shashigala Madam, respected Director, Shija Madam, respected Chief Guest, Mr. Bijoy Prabhakaran, Superintendent of Police, Principal, Mr. Joy Varghese, Vice Principal, Ivy Madam, Head Girl, Ms. Ridhima Prasoon, Head Boy, Master Felix Saju Tondali, all selected young leaders, section coordinators, teachers, parents, and my dear students. I cannot tell you how happy I am to be part of today's online Investiture ceremony. No doubt, I would have even been happier, like any of you, had it happened in campus. But then, we all agree that humans have succeeded all adversities by reimagining themselves. And so are we here, making the best use of all available resources. Who among us would have thought of the possibility of conducting an investiture ceremony online a few years ago? But today, it is happening. And this, my dear young elected leaders, is good leadership. I congratulate all of you in the Student Council and would like to remind you that at Chempaka, being a student leader is not a ceremonial post awarded to you. It comes with a lot of responsibility. You are expected to be role models. And how would you do it? Keep becoming a better version of yourselves every day. Let me also take a moment to talk to all other students of our junior school. This is my message for you, my dear little children. You don't have to be in the student council to imbibe great leadership skills. You just have to consider yourself a leader and start making use of every single opportunity that comes your way. Thank you, everyone. Once again, congratulating all elected members of the Student Council. Stay safe, stay blessed.
Thank you, sir. Leaders, transform dreams into reality and vision into action. Leaders, make our school proud. With this enlightening thought, we now initiate the investiture ceremony on this auspicious day. I will not keep you long. Moving forward, let's honor the head boy and head girl, vesting them with the official badges and sashes.
Let us now move on with the installation ceremony. First, we have the head boy junior school, Felix Saju Tontalan. The head girl junior school, Riddhima Prasu. We now have the assistant head boy junior school, Joshua Jacob. Assistant Head Girl Junior School, Vaidehi S. Next we have the Junior School Sports Captains, Srihari A.S. and Maria George. It's time now to honor the captains, the vice captains and the eco-cadets of the 4 houses with the official badges. The House of Valor, Captain Navadurga UV and the Vice Captain Anna Sara Dennis. The Eco Cadets of the House of Valor include Aditya A, Krishnananda Payakil, Jeff Paul Edmund, and Aditya A. Nair. We now have the House of Loyalty, Captain Natalia Gargi Gino and Vice Captain Saranga Spino. The Eco Cadets for the House include Madhavan Unni, Nandika Parameshwaran Nivilyathan, Vaishnavi Idamana, and Lubna Stephen. House of Integrity, Captain Dia Elizabeth Joshi, Vice Captain Ayush Radish. The Eco Cadets for the House of Integrity include Dia David, Hitakrit Balasubramaniam, Niveda Ramesh, and Yukta Shar. is the House of Wisdom. Captain Advika Shankar, Vice Captain Ishani Nair S. The Eco Cadets of the House of Wisdom include Dia Sunil, Dia P, Isha SV and Advika Bilash.
Thank you all. An oath is a promise, and the promise can be made regardless of feeling. I cordially request our beloved principal, Mr. Joy M. Burgess, to administer the oath to the student representatives.
We, the newly elected leaders of l'école Chempaka, hereby solemnly pledge to show respect and mutual understanding to every student and members of the faculty, uphold the name and valued traditions of our school, and strive for academic excellence. We promise to act with utmost integrity, to have courage, to dream big, and take risks to achieve the goal, to be a responsible member of the school, and contribute to the well-being of our nation. Working together, we will make our school proud.
Institutions. As representatives of the school, each one of you will have many responsibilities and expectations to uphold. Getting into the matter of responsibility, you will all abide by the set of rules and regulations of the school. I humbly request our dear Vice Principal of Junior School, Mrs. Ivy John, to read out the Code of Conduct.
The L'école Code of Conduct Let your conduct befit your family, school, and nation. Always be courteous, kind, and compassionate. Be respectful to your parents and teachers. Accept responsibility for your actions and take ownership of your mistakes. Leadership is all about taking responsibility. Always be friendly and helpful to your fellow students. Helping others is like helping yourself. Learn to be organized in your studies and develop good habits. Compete with yourself and excel in everything that you do. Practice mindfulness in thought, word, and deed. Develop self-awareness and optimize your potential through collaborative learning. Practice self-discipline to be successful. Eat right, stay fit, and remain emotionally balanced. Be eco-friendly and hygiene conscious. Be creative and imaginative. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So choose your dreams over fears. The more you can dream, the more you can do. Above all, be humble and grateful to the Almighty for all your blessings.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I invite the leaders to deliver their acceptance speeches. Good morning, all. Firstly, I would like to thank our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Bijoy Prabhakaran, Superintendent of Police, Kerala State. A special thanks to our Chairman, Director, Academic Dean, Principal, Vice Principal, and our dear teachers who have worked hard to give us the best experience during these hardest of times. I am honored to have been elected to the position of House Captain. We promise to work together as a team to serve you all and strive to uphold the Chempaka values. I pray to God that I get the strength to fulfill my role to the best of my abilities and make you all proud. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am so happy to have been chosen as the sports captain. It is truly an honor to be representing you, my dear friends. I thank all our dear teachers for helping us as we work hard to make you proud. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Words cannot express the joy and gratitude that I experienced today. This is truly a remarkable moment in my student life that I have been selected as the house captain for the year 2021 to 2022. On behalf of my fellow students, I would like to thank the respected dignitaries and the entire faculty for your dedication to us during these hardest of times. Thank you all for this wonderful opportunity.
Good morning, everyone. I'm humbled to know that you have placed your faith and trust in me. I'm elected as the house captain. It is a great responsibility which I accept with pride and joy. On behalf of the Student Council, I would like to thank all the respected dignitaries and our teachers for your investment in our future, which is something that we will cherish for our entire lives. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to thank our respected dignitaries and dear teachers for the responsibility bestowed on me as the position of house captain. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do much. On behalf of the Student Council, I pledge to deliver my duties with utmost diligence and sincerity. It is a real honor to be given the opportunity to serve our school. We seek your blessings and guidance to fulfill our duties and become able leaders of tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you all. Success always comes when preparation meets opportunity. Our young leaders have taken up this opportunity to do small things in a great way from today. I wish them all success.
Congratulations and celebrations. We want to tell you how blessed are you. Congratulations and celebrations. We We want to tell you how blessed are you in the presence of your loved ones to celebrate this special day. So come, come, let's celebrate. Come, come, let's celebrate. Oh, come, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate this day. Congratulations and jubilations. We want to join you on this happy day. Congratulations and jubilations. We want to join you on this happy day. May good God shower His blessings. It's our wish on this happy day. So come, come, let's celebrate. Come, come, let's celebrate. Oh, come, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate this day.
Appreciation can make a day even change a life. Your willingness to put it into words is all that is necessary. Now I invite the head girl, Ridhima Prasoon, to propose the vote of thanks. Good morning, everyone. Honorable Chairman, Mr. VNP Raj, Secretary, Mrs. Sasikala Raj, Director, Mrs. Shrija N, Academic Dean, Mr. Jins Thomas, Principal, Mr. Joy M. Varghese, Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Bijoy Prabhakaran, Superintendent of Police, Kerala State, Vice Principal, Mrs. Ivy John, parents, teachers, and my dear friends. Gratitude is one of the least articulate of the emotions, especially when it is deep. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the Honorable Chairman, Mr. VNP Raj, for gracing this occasion with his presence and supporting us throughout our journey. Thank you, sir. I would like to express my deep gratitude to the Secretary, Ms. Sasikala Raj, for her support and care. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the Director, Mrs. Shrija N, for her selfless effort and constant support. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to give my heartfelt thanks to the Academic Dean, Mr. Jins Thomas, for his inspirational thoughts. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my deep gratitude to the Principal, Mr. Joy M. Varghese, for encouraging us to make this event a huge success. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend special thanks to Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Bijoy Prabhakaran, Superintendent of Police, Kerala State, for adjusting his busy schedule, spending time with us, and his inspiring words. Thank you, sir. I extend my most sincere thanks to the Vice Principal, Mrs. Ivy John, for overlooking every part of the procedure and her guidance. Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to thank the people who work behind the scenes to make this event happen. A big thank you to each one of you who made this event memorable for all of us. Thank you. Now it's time to wind up the ceremony with the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे